It's about that time. A couple boxes came in for the Tahoe. It's super hot out. It feels like Texas. It's like 95 degrees. But what's gonna help is this box. We got some new taillights in, and then the small box right here is the mirror, so I can actually fix this because it's cracked and it doesn't power fold in or out. And then got the new taillights. So these ugly ones are gonna go. Let me open up this box and I'll show you what they look like. There's really not that many nice styles, I think, for Tahoes. Tail light wise, obviously the headlights are the same as Silverados, so I might just get this style, but I don't know yet because I don't want it to look the same. But here they are. Gotta get this paper out. And boy, I think these are the nicest ones that I was able to find. I really like the three. Oh yeah, look at those things. Sheesh. These things are sick. And then obviously we have the little plugins right there. Dang, those things are sick. Got both of them unwrapped. Damn it, boy. These are probably bro, these are so nice. But let me stop drooling over these. Let me open up this Tahoe and then we'll start putting them on. There's also another thing. As you guys can see, the paint's pretty ugly on this truck. I mean, we got it for $1,000, so don't really mind it too much. But what I'm gonna end up doing to this truck is, since it's the work truck, I take it to work and I also wash cars out of it, so I have all my tools and stuff. I don't want to get a fresh paint job. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a couple of pictures up on the screen, and I'm actually gonna use this bed liner material like this, the Raptor liner that I did almost about a year ago now on this truck bed. And I'm gonna rhino line this whole truck. I know it seems kind of like redneck in a way, but I think it'll look nice. I'm gonna put a couple of pictures up on the screen what Tahoes look like when they're rhino lined, and I'll go ahead and put on some like mud tires and I might lift the front up a little bit, but right now it doesn't sit too bad. There's a really bad glare, but enough talking. That's what we're gonna be doing to the Tahoe. I already ordered the kit on Amazon. It's cost around 250 bucks. They're nothing bad. So let's get these two screws out and then we'll get these new tail lights installed. I forgot to start recording, but as you guys can see, we have this whole bottom half sanded down all the way to the tail light, this whole side. While I'm sanding, I am finding little dents here and there, so I'll just fill it with Bondo, just like I did to the roof, as you guys can see. But this whole thing's all dusty already. Or the OG back there, it's clean, or it looks clean, but then you go up to it and you see all the dust on it. That's fine. I mean, it is what it is. It's gonna get dirty and then I'll just wash it again. But for the most part, this whole side is pretty straight. Now you can see the sander got off on me and I went down to bare metal, but I'm gonna primer this whole thing. So, but I am not feeling any dents on this whole door. There's a little something right here, as you guys can see. That's no worries. I just put a little bit of Bondo and sand it down flush, but that's where we're at so far. And then I think I'm gonna take a trip to Walmart and get some primer so we can primer this whole thing black before the Raptor liner gets here. I believe it's gonna get here on Monday if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let's finish sanding it down and then I'll take you guys to Walmart to go get the primer. There we go. The whole side sanded down. Damn it, boy. Just gotta keep on sanding here, and then once, as you guys can see, I marked off the places that need Bondo. So there, there. Basically all the parts that are not sanded just means there's a dent, so the flat sander didn't like right there. That's how it looks so far. I need to run to the store because right now it's perfect weather. It's pretty hot out, so I can spray it and then it'll dry pretty quick. So as you guys can see, we primered that right there, that little spot where it went down to bare metal. You can't really see it no more, but yeah, I think we're just gonna finish sanding the hood and then we'll take off to Walmart to get all the materials. This process sucks, but it's actually kind of fun. The whole prepping for primer and paint and all that. So we got the windows covered up, newspaper and tape. Just got to do this window, cover up the brand new taillights that we just put on. I should have waited and put those on, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna finish up that window. The hood's pretty much halfway sanded down. Halfway. So we'll just finish the window and then I'm gonna take the OG to Walmart so we can go get the supplies. And yeah. All right, psych, we just fast forwarded. Just came from Walmart. Acrylic enamel 2 times. Paint and primer flat black. Got 4 cans, 5 total. And then I forgot to record, but all I did was just mix up some Bondo, put it there. Now we're just gonna block it. Cross hatch, obviously. And all the little dents that we marked off with the Sharpie. Got some right there, 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 and there, and then there. So we're just gonna block it, wipe it down, make sure all the paint and grease and dust is removed, and then we'll hit it with some flat black spray paint.
Not bad, not bad. Now
This is 1 can down. Doesn't look too bad. I kind of wish I wouldn't have went with flat black. Should have went with like a gloss black, but at the end of the day, it's only primer, automotive grade primer. So as you guys can see, it's drying like a matte black. Once it's fully dried and painted, you'll see it. It's gonna look a big difference, but I'm gonna sand it down and end up doing a gloss black over it. So since I went over it with 80 grit, you guys can see the sand marks. I don't know if the camera picks it up, like right there, you can see the sand marks. So I'm gonna go over it, the whole truck with 180 and maybe even 220 just to smoothen out those little scratches. But that's a good thing that this is only primer, and all these cans cost me 40 bucks. So this is super cheap and it's gonna come out clean. Here's what it's looking like so far. I parked it in the shade because the paint's like bubbling. As you guys can see from here, I think because the surface is too hot, because it is like around 80 something degrees outside, so I can only imagine the metal's 100 and something. But right now this side's pretty much done, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off all the tape and then we'll see how it looks with the blacked out windows. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sheesh. All blacked out. That looks sick, not gonna lie. I just wish the whole truck was done, but I ran out of time. I have half the hood painted. It's half and half. If I get stopped, they're gonna try to say the color, and they're gonna say it's a dark green. And then this side's gonna be a flat black. That's funny. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off real quick, and then we'll pick up once I have time to do the other side. So we have the whole other side already primered black. Just finished prepping the whole right side and the taillights and all that. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse of me sanding the whole side, and then yeah, we'll get to mixing the bed liner so we can get it sprayed. So we're pretty much ready. It's pretty windy, so if it's messed up, then it's because it's pretty windy. So the audio might be a little messed up. But here you guys can see we already hooked up the air gun.
We have the kit right there. So we're gonna mix up 1 or 2 bottles, and then we're gonna start spraying. But here it is. I didn't spray the hood. It is what it is. Everything's pretty much ready for the Rhino line. This is how it looks. So let's get to it and start painting.
We had a little bit of a what would you call it, a setback. So what happened was Raptor liner, I ordered the 2 boxes on Amazon because I watched a video on YouTube and some guy already Raptor lined his Tahoe, but like a dark gray. So this is the tintable base, and I'm not gonna do a tintable base. That's where you just add a little packet and then you can put it to whatever color you want. And so they gave me the tintable one and I ordered the black one. So now I'm stuck. As you guys saw, the Tahoe's already fully prepped, ready to get sprayed. And then I'm over here thinking that this is already hooked up the air gun, and I open the bottle and it's a white paste. It's just the base. So I had to run over here to a paint store really close by. They have House of Color. All the automotive guys go. And here it is. We got 26 ounces of just pure solvent. The pure, no additives, no hardener, no nothing. So it's just the color. So I had to pay $70 for this. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Here's the little cup that I'm gonna be mixing it. So we add the specified amount of hardener for this bottle, and then we throw in just a little bit, 3 ounces of this pure dye into here. But right now it is 3:36. So the sun's gonna start going down in 1 or 2 hours. So about 2 hours. So I really have to speed it up. But at the same time take my time, because I do not want for this job to come out sloppy, especially because I'm doing the whole Tahoe. And so yeah, that's just where we're at right now. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the house.